It was a long weekend for ECU fans and their Twitter fingers. So let's take a look at Coach Fickell's reaction to ECU's accusation against Bryon threats and preview Temple on Saturday. I'm Regan, and this is your 2-minute warning. Coach Fickell often jokes about living under a rock, so it came as quite a shock to him to find out that both ECU's head coach and quarterback had accused Bryon threats of having malicious intent behind the tackle that led to his targeting ejection on Friday.
But you know what? A game is a game, and you play the game really aggressive. I actually don't even. I wish we wouldn't throw kids out of football games. There's times to throw guys out. There are not malicious targeting hits. Their guy was thrown out 2 years ago here for a targeting penalty on an onside kick. It is what it is. I don't think the guy had malicious intent. I don't believe that we had malicious intent. It's a part of the game. It's unfortunate that people would feel that way. I would imagine it's an emotional thing when you say it at that point in time, and I hope it's just an emotional thing and they don't really believe that about how we play the game and how we teach our guys to play the game.
Coach says him and his staff preach shoulder-led tackling, and the reality is that sometimes football can just be violent, but no player should be ejected for targeting unless they have malicious intent. Coach also saying that these last couple games are crucial for them in order to play for a championship. Even go as far as saying this is when the playoffs start.
Well, I mean, we know that our whole objective, we've always wanted to play for championships, and I think that now that you're in a position where it's all or nothing. And I'm not saying that every game isn't like that, but you're just trying to put a little bit more of an emphasis on what you need to do, and you want to make sure these guys understand that, so that's what we really say. It's not like we're putting a sign up here and say the playoffs begin, but it's just, hey, understand now, we've trained and we've done all these things to get to November and to be in a position where November really matters. Don't forget that November really matters.
Last week, Cincinnati really relied on the atmosphere of Nip at Night to carry them through the rest of the game, and it's something they won't have this week on the road. Coach also saying that Temple's offense is impressive and something to watch out for.
I didn't watch him as much early before they had made the switch at quarterback, but they've done a really, really, really good job. They're very efficient in what they're doing. They've thrown the ball incredibly well. They mix it up. I think that I think the quarterback's only taken 6 sacks, and he's throwing the ball maybe 40 times a game, and that's over a long period of time. So really, really efficient in what they're doing. I think they got great balance, and for a young guy, he understands the game. He understands where his outlets are and what he needs to do if it's not there, and you can see that. You can see the growth even from game 5 on.
You can catch the Cats Saturday at 4 on ESPNU. I'm Regan, and that was your 2-minute warning.